guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Serena.
And I'm James.
And we are Life After Union, two twin flames in union. So today we are doing a blind reaction video to actually a viral video that somebody sent me during the week. So thank you guys. If you don't know, you can send me videos or DM me on Instagram, serena.lifeafterunion. So if you're looking for more of a direct line of communication, you can always go over to Instagram and do that. So thank you for sending in this video. I think this is a really important talking point. So I'm looking forward to actually getting your opinion on the video.
I have not seen it.
James has not seen it, so this is a blind reaction video. So before we have James react to this video about twin flames, this viral video, we are going to talk a little bit about some really exciting opportunities that we have coming up. So if you're not interested in hearing about these opportunities, just fast forward about 90 seconds and you can go straight into the video. So the first things first is my books for one-on-one mentorship are now open. So I have 4 to 6 month mentorship spots open with me. If you're interested and you need more support on your twin flame journey, your conscious relationships, or even just your ascension journey, check the link below. You can find out how you can apply to work with me one-on-one. So that is very, very exciting. This is the first time my books have been open since we had Claire. So for like 9 months now. Finally getting back into the work, and I'm feeling really excited about it. Then, as you guys know, if you've been part of the community for a while, we've been polling and asking you guys what resources you'd like to have, how we can support you best. And by a far vote, most people said group coaching with both myself and James. So that's really, really exciting because we are now working through a group coaching program. We have completed like the outline of the program and everything that we're going to do. So it's incredibly transformational. So if you're somebody that's been wanting to reach out to us for help or support on your twin flame journey, this is your chance to do it with other twins. So we are now looking for beta testers for this program, which means you will receive the entire program. It's about 17 weeks plus or minus of incredible transformation with other twin flames who are on the same journey as you. So you can apply down below. If you'd like to be a beta tester, you get 50% off the overall course price. And believe me, we are not going to be doing this again. This is the first
one and only.
Yes, first and only beta testers are going to be for this section. So if you'd like to apply to learn more, link is down below. Check it out. All right, so let's get into the video.
Whew, I'm nervous.
So you can look at your phone. I sent you the video on your Instagram, so you can check it out, and we'll watch it now.
Oh, this is on. I gotta pay attention now.
About twin flames. A twin flame is a connection in this dimension that is rooted in past karmic baggage to correct and overcome in this lifetime. So a relationship full of fiery passion and arguments and breaking up and getting back together again and cheating is a twin flame, but the twin flame experience has to be clear to find the soulmate, because a soulmate is peace, is real love, is freedom. The twin flame is control, jealousy, anger. You have to clear the karma with a twin flame and overcome it to be ready for the soulmate. So the twin flame is a necessary stepping stone to find your real soulmate.
Interesting.
That is very interesting, because I mean, when you think about it, people always talk about twin flame and soulmates and saying you can have multiple soulmates but only one twin flame, where that's kind of almost saying that you got to go through your twin flame relationships to find your one soulmate,
right?
Which is a bit of a controversy to what the popular belief normally is. That's, yeah.
So what's interesting is after I got sent this video and I watched it, I also thought it was interesting, and I went straight to the comment section, which many of you probably will if you watch this video. No, you haven't had the ability. And a lot of people in the comment section were saying what I felt was also true, which is he's getting confused maybe with a karmic right? And this person, like a karmic, and he's thinking a karmic is a twin flame, and then you have to transcend that to get to your twin flame, right?
Yeah.
But I also think, like, here's the thing, right? Twin flames, we all know not everybody in this lifetime has a twin flame, okay? We also know not everybody in their twin flame is going to make it to union.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe there is this thing where there are going to be twin flames who maybe choose or don't choose to do the work. And then that has led them to a point where they can actually choose to be with a soulmate instead. So what are your thoughts about that?
This is where it can get quite tricky sometimes, at least I feel, because with regards to these terminologies that kind of describe the bigger picture of a lot of things, is where people I think get confused a lot of times, because some people might see that a soulmate is you have one soulmate in your life. Like you might be able to have multiple different types of soulmates. You can have like a soulmate who's your best friend kind of thing, and a soulmate who is just someone that you, like, I don't know, there's lots of ways. Or it could be like a soulmate that ends up being your partner in life, and the person that you want to spend your life with. So I think where it gets confused and where it gets tricky is how do you use these terminologies to best describe your situation. Because say for instance with you, the person that you want to spend your life with and grow with and learn through everything, that's your twin flame. That's the person you want to be with. It's your opposite. It's the person that's there to help you move through life and build together. Where some people might use the terminology of a soulmate instead of twin flame, because when you think of a soulmate, the general idea behind that, it's somebody who brings so much more to your soul than anybody else can. So hence a soul mate. So I think it's a very tricky thing to kind of balance out. I think that way he is saying it makes sense, but makes sense to people who might not have a deep understanding of the twin flame dynamic, where people who understand the twin flame dynamic would be like, we hear what you're saying, but the terminology is not right. But then you go to the other side of it, and someone who believes in the soul flame, the soulmate, and they'll be like, oh no, but I agree with what he's saying, because it's your soulmate, it's your person, it's that one person who helps you get through life and brings you everything you need. So like I said, it's all got to do with the way you use the terminologies and the different words to define what you're going through. So I think he's right, but I think some people might just think his wording is incorrect.
Yes, I think so too. I think, and this is where we always talk about not getting caught up in the labels, right? Because you have to feel your way through your own journey, and because the labels are attached to our ideas of what we think certain things are, right? So someone might see a twin flame and they might think, oh, that's the most toxic relationship you could be in. Whereas I see twin flame and I'm like, no, that's peace, that's love, that's unconditionality. That doesn't mean it's a smooth ride, because it's absolutely not a smooth ride. There is a lot of triggering and a lot of pain, but pain comes with awakening, right? And so this is where I would say, the most bumpy ride or the most toxic relationship is a karmic, right? So maybe he's never even heard of a karmic, who knows? The interesting thing, so I've got a couple different points to talk about here, but first I'm going to say the interesting thing is also when I went back to the comments, people were saying a lot, like you just said, were like, clearly he doesn't have a twin flame because he doesn't know what it's like, right? So he's explaining something that maybe he doesn't know what it's like. And I think you kind of said something similar, was like, like the terminology, right, is not something that he identifies that as a twin flame.
Yeah.
So it's very similar. The other thing is, there are going to be people out there that it is not their sole purpose to awaken through relationship, right? And I think that's a lot of times where the choice of a soulmate comes in. So maybe somebody comes into their awakening through a twin flame. They end up choosing at the end of their journey, they don't want to go in that direction, and they want to have their awakening through their job or through a near-death experience, or they want to have an awakening in, XYZ way. And so they choose soulmate, right? Because a soulmate relationship is going to be less turbulent than a twin flame, because
Supposedly.
if it's a healthy soulmate relationship, right? If it's a healthy soulmate, that's a good distinction to make. Okay, if it's a healthy soulmate relationship and you're looking for just peace within your relationship, maybe your turbulence for awakening is in a different area of your life. Maybe you're awakening through your children. Maybe you're awakening through your job. Maybe you're awakening through other life circumstances. And then this relationship with your soulmate is just meant to kind of be that static thing that never changes. Whereas with a twin flame, from my experience, is like we are each other's catalyst in that way, where our awakening comes from each one of us stepping into our larger purpose or stepping into our more true nature, and then that causes the other one to have to do that and the other one to have to do that, and we kind of bounce back and forth from each other being the most authentic versions of ourselves. And so I think that's maybe where some of that confusion is as well, which is kind of interesting. So what is your thoughts on, like, because if we accept that as true, right, you go through your twin flame relationship to get to the soulmate, that means we're not together in the future, you know?
Well, with the terminologies that we use, no.
Right.
But with the way that he's going about it, yes.
Right.
Because technically, I mean, the way you could also look at it is, yes, we are twin flames, but we're also soulmates. Because what we do for each other, it brings a lot to our souls and to the people that we are as ourselves.
Yes.
So
well, one can be the other, but the other can't be the one, right? So like a twin flame is a soulmate, but a soulmate isn't necessarily a twin flame.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Right? Because like
if you're using the terminologies in the way that obviously you understand
we do,
yeah, and well, the way we understand, obviously my understanding comes mostly from you telling me about these things. So when I say the way that you understand them, I talk about both of us. In life, you can have somebody who's your ultimate twin flame soulmate, and you can have somebody who's just a good soulmate who's just there to make your life an easy ride, and you experience things together and things can be all hunky-dory. Not no drama, but maybe less drama.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to decide what is it that I actually want, because end of the day, whether you choose to go for your twin flame soulmate, who yes at times might be a little bit bumpy, but if that's what you want to grow to be the best version of yourself, and that's what brings you the most, then that's the choice you must make. It has to be your own choice. If you want to choose the supposed just standard soulmate who just brings you a lot of joy in your life and helps you just move through things and just makes things a bit easy in a lot of ways, or however you want to describe it, then that's what you must choose. I think what a lot of people get caught up in is they want to have one solution that fixes everything, and we've spoken a lot about this, and I know that's why you're laughing. And I think a lot of the times we get so caught up in trying to find one answer for every question, where it doesn't really, unfortunately, work that. I wish it worked that way. I wish you could come and ask me a question, I'll be like, that's the answer, that's it, never ask me another question again. But it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
There's a baseline for a majority of questions, but then that baseline, depending on the circumstance, changes.
Yes.
So you really got to look at the bigger picture, and ultimately, like we've said in previous videos as well, you need to choose what is best for yourself, what you feel is best. Whether it's the right or the wrong decision, if you stand by your decision, then you have never made the wrong decision. And even if you think you've made the wrong decision, technically you haven't, because you've learned something from it. So it's a constantly evolving, shifting, changing thing that you're experiencing and going through, and you just need to stay confident in yourself. And like we were speaking about the other day, be kind and gentle to yourself. Don't allow these things to completely blow out a scale and become more than what they are. We're going to make mistakes in life, we're going to learn lessons, and you just need to make the most out of it.
You got some gray hairs back here.
No, I don't.
That's a little bit of wisdom. You've got some wisdom back there.
I got no gray hairs. It's the blood in my hair.
Real quick, can you just check the monitor, because I heard it go off a few times while you were talking.
So did I. No, it's just all good.
Okay. So, I agree with you completely. I think what you're saying is 100% true. Like, just don't allow yourself to get so caught up in the label that you disregard your internal feelings and your internal guidance system, right? So, like, people will very clearly think somebody there is their twin flame and stay in a toxic relationship for too long just because they're attached to, this is my twin flame, and they're attached to the label. You have to ask yourself at the end of the day, am I happy with this relationship? Or is this relationship fulfilling me? Or is it getting me to where I want to go in life, right? So if ultimately those things aren't true, twin flame or not, it's not the right relationship for you, right? If that's not what you actively want to create. And what you said is also really important. Like, you have to know in your mind, do you want your relationship to be the biggest catalyst of your evolution? Or do you want your relationship to be this kind of soft, fluffy, like just supporting you, best friend kind of thing at the end of the day? Neither one of those is better or wrong, or it's just about what do you want for your own evolution. And that's exactly what you said, right? So letting go of the labels, feeling into your own situation, your own personal situation. And if you need more help with that, if you need help with clarity and understanding and just, like discerning for yourself, like the most important thing that we will always say about when you're looking for a coach or when you're looking for somebody to guide you is that we are always going to point you back in the direction of your own truth, right? You don't have to accept our truth as your truth. And our job is to make sure that you are finding your own truth at the end of the day. We don't care if you're with your twin flame. We don't care if you're with your soulmate. At the end of the day, we want you to find your own inner truth and make the best thing out of your life that you can possibly make, because you have the capability to do so. So with that being said, if you are looking for more support on your journey, you want to book a reading or a one-on-one session with either one of us, you can find the links below.
Or both.
Or both. You can find the links below. So that is always an option to just get a little bit extra support on maybe wherever you are right now and find some extra clarity. We're happy to help with that. So use us, because we're here for that, and we're now physically and emotionally available to do so. Anything else you have to say to round out this episode?
We're looking forward to hearing more from you guys.
Yeah, send in your applications to group coaching. I'm super excited about it.
I'm very excited for that.
I'm so excited to meet you guys. We've had some applications already coming in, and keep in mind, we're going to keep this group small. So we're only thinking about 5 to 10 people or so, depending on what the needs are. But we want to keep it small so that you guys can really get the more one-on-one support, and so that you can also help us create this to be the best course it can possibly be. So when we're running it in the future, it keeps getting better and better and more transformable and like just more amazing. So thank you guys so much for supporting us. Thank you for being here today. Definitely like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you are notified every time we come out with a new video. And we will see you next week. Big love. Bye.